Hit that record button. Continue. What was I doing here? I think I needed to... Got the fucking heavy shoes on. Oh, that's right. I need the bamboozle skill. Got those secret plans. Okay. I think I've done everything else. Let's talk to Obi really quick. Shoot the breeze. So why an oboe? Why no? Why not, I don't know, a saxophone? The sax is a righteous instrument, but there's just something special about the tone and trill of an oboe. Like a ray of sunshine coming down from heaven. Wow. Also, it breaks down into a case the size of a library book. You ever try to carry a saxophone in a bindle? Alright, let's go. Go, Obi. How do I get out of this fucking place? I think you just gotta... No sense wandering off into the woods. This camp is clearly where all the action is. Fuck! Okay, I can check the chalkboard. Either bribe or defeat the mob guys guarding the refrigerator factory. Okay. Fuck. I've pretty much done everything, right? Let's wander a bit. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, "Operator! Operator! Get my worthless son on the line!" Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my This sounds like a slur. Verschluggener son. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Bah, probably gabbling with one of his floozy girlfriends. He shuffles away angrily. Whatever, fuck it. So dumb. Obi stops and calls your attention to a small park that the two of you are walking past. Look, there's a fair number of folks out today. Are we in a hurry? I guess not. Why? He pulls his oboe out of its case, then drops 2 meat in his hat and hands it to you. I'm thinking, it's a crying shame to waste such an opportunity. An opportunity to sell me your hat. Is busking legal here? Oh, good idea. I'm down for a free lunch. Is busking legal here? Kid, don't be such a square. Anyway, we'll be long out of here before anyone makes a fuss. Well, okay. You pass the hat while Obi belts out some tunes and the two of you split the take. Oh, not bad. You know, I'm kind of liking Obi. Kind of liking traveling with Obi. A young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey lady, this is Doughboy territory. If you want to walk down the street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. That's all? Guess you don't really need the dough after all. Alright, now it's 10 meat. Oh, come on. Let's fight him. What does the shielded do? I don't think it tells me. Oh, look, the shielded. The next time this character takes damage, it will be ignored. That's pretty damn good. We'll heal all of your allies by 1 HP each round. Orchestra Strike. I think I want Orchestra Strike because Fabrina the Dough Baby. So Orchestra Strike deals 5. How much does this do? 6? Fuck. Alright, let's throw this rock. Bam! Loaf bash. Damn! Did I get a haircut? No. I didn't. Obi the Oboe Hobo. Obi the Oboe Hobo will play a hot lick at Gory the Loafer, dealing 3 hot damage. Obi the Oboe Hobo slice Gory the Loafer with the reed of his oboe. Holy shit. Dealing 1 physical damage and causing 1 bleeding. Let's see how bleeding works. It definitely looks like I got a haircut. No. It's always been like this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe. Of course I got a haircut. Okay, so bleed just stays on. That's kind of godlike. And this probably, like, the bleed probably stacks, right? 2016 Ricky is back. Bro! When I saw myself, I actually got it cut too short. But when I had it, like, when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my god. I look so much younger. Because this is the haircut I had when I was younger. And then like, I was like, exactly. That was my thought on it. It's like, oh, it's too short, but you know, hair is hair, so it'll grow back. And it's not like it looks bad. It's just not particularly how I want it. They gave me the exact haircut I asked for. I just, you know, you got to get some haircuts you don't personally like before you figure out exactly what you want. Also, hello, Hippo. Feels that your muscle plus 2. Oh, okay. Dope. Oh, that's a weapon. Okay. You've had a lot of fades where you think I'm not getting this again. Yeah. You won. Looks like that guy is toast. Whee! Whee! Let's keep wandering. Also, when I looked in the mirror at work, like I was washing my hands, I was like, wow, this haircut was a mistake because my gray hairs show so much more with this haircut. It's so bad. I have so many. I didn't think I had this many, but this haircut really shows how many I have, and it kind of bummed me out. Perfect. I want perfect hair. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too, and extends his hand towards you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Hi. You realize that I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. Walk over and talk to him. Marvin. He's really just sitting there, huh? The random stranger's door. Who's there? Deeg! Deeg who? Deeg knob. Deeg service. I don't know anyone named Deeg service. Can we do like a D's nuts joke? Like you lugging my nuts around? You lugging fire. This is so stupid. Game's so dumb. Is this all that? You can't get hit by cars anymore. Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night will keep you from leaving here if you want. There's a mailbox here with a guy sitting on top of it. Guy reaches down from his perch to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin. I'm Dapper Swerve. What are you doing up there? A stunt! A stunt? Doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, I've been sitting here for... He looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? 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 It's a stunt! Okay, but are you protesting something or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't really get the concept of a stunt. Guess not. Hey, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure. Mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here and I'm out. Can you go grab some for me? Snackle cakes? Ugh, are you serious? I'll admit, they're an acquired taste. And I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with a nail still in it. Because Snackle Mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life of those things is incredible. What makes them so good for stunt rations? I got my supply from Hiram's grocery down the street. Go pick me up some more? Yeah. Forever. You saw this game on Steam. You tell me what is with it. I don't know. It's just more of the first game. I mean, I guess technically the second game. So the first game is Kingdom of Loathing, which is a text-based MMO that you play in your browser. Very good, I might add. And it's free. And then they made a sequel called West of Loathing, which is like a kind of like a point and click RPG, I guess. That's very funny. Also, yes, I did get a haircut. I highly recommend the whole Loathing series. If you I obviously I can't say if this is better than West of Loathing, but I would say pick up West of Loathing first and then play this one. Chortling Street Tough in the alley challenges passersby to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. Okay, leave the king on his throne for today. Damn. Oh, hey, I have a crowbar, a filthy trash can. Dig through it? You know it. Your efforts are rewarded with 1 shoe. Check for the second one. Saves you the trouble of using both feet for walking. The other one must have gotten lost in the shoe shine stand. There isn't a second one, okay. Who is this? A bored-looking hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Hey, hello. I'm Dapper Swerve. Samuel? Small. I sure didn't get that. I'm looking for Hiram's grocery. Is this it? When? Couple. Have you been standing here that whole time? Well, what are you doing here? Just waiting for... Waiting for what? Some more. You're looking for work? Yes, just for never. Just for till I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Get off my mouse, little kitty. Please? Why are you such a brat? Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find any work here. It doesn't look to me like another store is gonna open here anytime soon. Give him some meat. Here, maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something? Oh, thank him. Thank him very kind. He tips his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. Good luck. Hobos are definitely going to be a huge part of this game. Leave this run-of-the-mill, runty, rundown store where you run afoul of renegades, giving you the runaround and also run-on sentences. Let's see, what do they got? Milk, dentifrice. What is dentifrice? Beer, soup, fruit cocktails. The crowbar makes short work of the boards. Oh, it's dark. It's this fucking dumbass iron boots. Single shoe. I like that. Shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. Ooh, lip balm. Let's see. Potion. Okay. You find a mercifully unopened tube of lip balm. Even mice would be disappointed with this shelf. An empty shelf. Unless... No, it's empty. Unless... No, it's definitely empty. But wait! Listen, it's empty. I promise. Fine. Oh, wait. What's this? What? What? Haha, just kidding. There's nothing. See, nothing but trash. The only thing left on this shelf is a pair of rusty tongs, barbecue tongs. Mysticality +2. No, you grab the tongs, wishing you had a different pair of tongs to do it with. Shelf is so empty it doesn't even have a shelf. The counter is dusty and long abandoned. The register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. Look behind the counter. Ooh. You find an old invoice for a shipment from the Snackle Mills factory, which is marked as never having arrived. The factory's address is listed. Alrighty then. Beep, boop, boop, beep. There's a nice little cathedral up the ways if you're interested in that sort of thing. Oh, are you a religious guy, Obi? Nah, well, I was raised that way, but I don't follow it much these days. Only thing I practice is the oboe. I just mention it because it's a nice place to have a quiet sit down, and they don't hassle you for being broke. They will hassle you for trying to get a jam session going with the organist, though, so be cool. St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Alright, maybe later. I'm in the middle of something here. This truck is laden with crates of cakes, the worst snack food ever developed. Alright, you really take the cakes. Snackle cakes. A case of snackle cakes. They're the chocolate kind, which you never liked. There's a lot of rocks here. Can I, like, study any of them? No. Oh, maybe this pointy one? Yeah. It's a simolith, a spire of petrified flour. Gathered some. I got an item, powerful grit. Even though it's just an inert powder, you're still pretty sure it's going to bully you. Want to head somewhere else? Oh, man. Oh, more Moxie. I might be able to get my Moxie up here. How much experience do I have? Well, do I have anything that... I don't think I have anything that increases Moxie. Yeah, damn. What is my... Miscellany... Books... Quest items... Not combat items. Potions, maybe? No. Oh, maybe. Because I think what I have right now is increased sleaze. Yeah, or increased stench armor, not sleaze. So maybe I will drink this triple mint tea, because I have this lip balm if I do need more sleaze. You drink the tea. The astringent mint oils dissolve all the bacteria that used to live in your mouth. I can probably switch weapons here, too. Oh, actually, these barbecue tongs are probably the best thing right now. Mysticality +2? Yeah. How's my experience? How much do I got? I have 12. That is nothing. Okay. I definitely want Bamboozle next. That's definitely the next thing I want. Alright. Alright, let's, the loading dock door is slightly ajar. Squirm through. It looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of Ocean City's various gangs of street hoodlums, namely the Doughboys. They're hanging out here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like focaccia and son of brioche. Or they were, until you made that huge racket getting in here. Now they're staring knives at you, and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to get stabbed with one. Whoops. A huge mound of loose sugar. They really bet everything on those terrible snackle cakes. This is your gang? Dude, all of these walks are silly walks. Look at the crab claws makes you walk like a crab. The heavy boots are just heavy. I think the sandals just make sandals are pretty normal. They make little sounds and leave sand behind though. That's kind of cute. The Doughboys are clearly less aggressive than the other street gangs in that they're glaring at you and muttering angrily to each other instead of already having attacked you. However, it's also clear that you aren't getting past them without a fight. Yeah, fuck it. Oh god, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, fuck! Alright, I'm dead. Dude, these things all have 9 HP? Holy fuck. Loaf bash. Oh! Obi! Not like this. Obi's trying his best. Okay, that one also has 9 health. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no, I'm dead as hell. I'm dead as hell, boy. Damn. You lost. The doughboys dusted you in flour and pounded you flat. Humana, humana, humana. You totally lost that fight on purpose. You don't even care. You lost that fight, but don't even care. Water off a duck's back. I like this system of losses, of getting like random stats now. I like that a lot, actually. Because before it was optimal to lose like a certain amount of fights to get good stats and then just not lose fights anymore. But this is, I like this a lot more. This must be either the front door or the back door. And the door doesn't appear to be locked, but it sure doesn't open. On closer inspection, it seems to be rusted shut. Okay, yeah. Poop. Aw, Pepper. You sure are a stinky kitty, but you sure are cute. Get away from these bells? Yes, please. Why is it playing Mary Had a Little Lamb? Hey, this looks like hobo code. The code says meat stash, 4th tree to the left of church, back row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a little hole in this tree. This must be what the hobo code was talking about. Old wallet. A leather wallet worn thin from years of being sat on. I have a lot of meat. Loot it. You rifle through the wallet. There's nothing interesting in it unless you're interested in a bunch of meat. I'm in the money. Getting real tired of Mary Had a Little Lamb. There's a hymnal in the back of this pew. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yikes. Unpleasant hymnal. There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Oh, this is actually hella good. Oh. Deal your muscle and spooky damage. That's pretty good, actually. If I get more muscle. This is the cathedral's font, or more properly, typeface. Alright, let's fish in it. Handful of holy water. If only you had also been blessed with something to carry it in. Deal a lot of damage to especially evil enemies. You fished something up. Probably shouldn't tempt fate anymore today. Please don't disturb the altar. Fine. Can I go in here? The door down to the catacombs is locked, presumably so the cat doesn't get out. It's a vicar who seems agitated about something. Hello there. Oh no, what am I going to do? I was going to ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. No, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from the catacombs. Stolen? This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? Oh my goodness, we couldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders, and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you could have a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. Those stairs are old and steep. All right. Let's head down. A fancy pedestal with an old urn. Fancy pedestal with nothing on it. There's a patch of tomb moss growing on the wall. There's one candle left unlit. Spare urns. It's a big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spares. The guest book. The last 3 visitors were Donk Hufferby, visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dirch, 23 Kerwin Avenue. This one might be worth following up on. Sign the book. You sign your name and address after all the others. The very old manhole cover. Okay, let's keep on moving. Fucking Mary had a little lamb, have an ass. Go to Dirch's house. A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me, my good lass. Might you have a match on your person? I do not. Oh, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. Now I want to go back to St. Polycarp's. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? I carry 3 spare changes of underwear, and I've already used one today. Well, I didn't until you said that. And it's a good thing you met me. I have the solution for you right here. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Huh, are concealed... here. Sorry. Derringers, with one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think to hide it. Personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh, are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably, sure. How much? Yours for only 30 meat. Oh yeah, I definitely want this. I'll buy one. Thanks, you won't regret the purchase. I certainly don't regret being able to make my rent payment to Miss Brewster. Who's Miss Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when the rent's late. Alright. Got a new place. Let's equip that extra small Derringer. Let's like this. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like it. Oh. I thought that was going to open up like some secret path or something. God, I guess I'll just go to Dirch's house because that was my plan already. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I need to put my phone on the charger. Boop. You notice a strangely discolored patch of curb next to a sewer gate. The concrete appears to absorb a significant quantity of magical sewer energy. It's strange. Stone like this is normally only found close to the ley line. Oh, it's okay. It's this again. More glowing ooze. Great. Great, great, great. God, look at all this hobo code. This rock is steaming. Comfort it. You reassure the rock that everything is going to be okay, and it sloughs off some of its rage. Logistic resin. Of all the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we've all agreed to pretend is true. The rock is steaming. Amble away. Why do all the rocks in this yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. This rock has a date painted on it. 11/10/82. Alright, nice. Probably shouldn't just barge in. What was it? I'm selling these fine leather jackets From the Municipal Census Bureau, I'm the milkman, or milkwoman. Got your milk. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes! Fat chance, never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? No sweepstakes, no how. Scram! I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. I'm the milkman. I got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. Damn. Fat water? That's not very nice. Okay, well, guess I'll have to come back later. Oh, I can probably... No. It's been a while since I was in Ocean City. I don't remember it being this run down. Yeah, this whole town. She's having some rough times. What happened? Beats me. I ain't hip to local politics. Tell you one thing, though. It ain't a good sign when the city park's gotta hire a random gal off the street to do security guard work. Yeah, no kidding. I want to go to Plunkett Street. Because I want to investigate that date. Obi stops at the entrance to an alley and looks around. Hold up a sec. I'm hearing a familiar melody. I don't hear anything. I mean in a metaphorical sort of way. Something I'm right on the edge of remembering. Taps one foot in thought for a moment. Then his eyes brighten and he snaps his fingers. Climbing up onto some trash bins, he pulls down a box that was wedged behind some drain pipes. Ha! What a thing to forget. Come to Papa, baby. What's that? He opens the box, revealing some smaller boxes and some tin cans. Genuine Cola Wars rations. Pork and beans, hardtack bread, a whole can of cola syrup, and carbonation tablets. You were in the war? Nope. I can carry a tune, but my feet are flat. Plus, I got conscientious objector status on account of being a pepper. This stuff is army surplus I stashed away against the leaner times. You weren't planning on eating that, are you? Even in cans, still 10 years old at least. The beans and bread, no. This syrup stuff, though, this stuff don't go bad. It goes good. He pulls out a church key and punches a hole in the can. Nice hiss, and takes a swig. His eyes go wide. Woo, now that is what I'm talking about. Oh, nice. Obi's maximum HP increases by 5. I'll take your word for it, Obi, old buddy. You little loon. It's at the newsstand. Oh, wait, there's also graffiti back here. Dude, she's cooking! Gabby's dancing up a storm. There's some hobo code carved into one of the tiles. The code says grapes under here. You quickly pry up the tile, and sure enough, there are grapes. Aged and flattened. Take them to Fancy Dan. I don't think I remember who Fancy Dan is, unfortunately. Forget what's down here. I don't think there's anything else to do down here. Never hurts to check, though. Here we go. Find something interesting. The cover story for that date is the sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Alright, you find something interesting. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Goldthwaite Park, donated by Ocean City Comptroller Margaret Smudge. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged, pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on small concrete plinths, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. What did I just get? I got something that I wanted. Oh, experience. I got experience. So I can get bamboozle. Bend the truth for fun. And I need to bamboozle before I forget. I need to go to the hobo camp. Nice, I made it there without encounter. Who's this guy? Oh, it's the grumble guy. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Are you able to find any work? That's a shame. Right, yeah. Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Oh, you. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner for months at a stretch. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate or completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Do you have any hobo code to share? He fishes an old store receipt out of his pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Oh, thanks. See you later. See you later, buddy. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Yes, according to Hobo Code. Hobo Code. I am, of course, obliged to assist, but first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I will grant you a boon. Bamboozle. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know all the Hobo Code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, go ahead. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's a... Hey, you won't scam me that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon in it, so you can pretend you knew all along. Well, shucks, you got me. Guess you'd better ask me instead. Ha! So what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Huh. Well, you got it right. I guess you earned a boon. Great. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? This is the Hobo Code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. Thanks. Dickhead. You douche. Okay. I need to go to Marvin still. On your way to wherever you run into a cool guy wearing some cool sunglasses strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby, what's happening? Hi. I can see you dig the shades. You got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years, though. Pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you rows of sunglasses inside. You got to buy a pair for yourself. For you, only 25 meat. What do they do? +1 Moxie. When you're wearing these, nobody can see that embarrassing thing your left eye is always doing. Sure, it's a deal. Now that's what I like to hear. Takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. My fucking Christ! You stop short as you turn the corner and duck behind a lamppost. Down the street, 3 doughboys are hanging out in a thick cloud of smoke. On closer inspection, while distinct squinting, none of them have cigarettes. Well, where's all the smoke coming from? One of them is waving his arms mystically. Are they conjuring flour? A good trick, but it doesn't seem like a great idea to stand there breathing it in. If it's 3 of them, I can't win. Cross the street and continue on your way. The doughboys take no notice of you, probably because they're all standing inside a thick cloud of flour. Fucking finally. Okay, I just got unlucky. My accessory is a reporter cufflink, so I definitely want the stylish sunglasses. Woo-wee! Look at those, baby! Sheesh! Marvin's still sitting on his mailbox. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for whatever it is they use for frosting. Yeah, I finally found some. Here you go. Thanks a million. Here, take some meat for the cakes, and also I'll give you some sitting tips. I got a perk, expert sitter. You're so good at sitting down that you make it look even easier than it normally does. 1 Moxie? That's godlike. My Moxie's pretty high right now. Thanks, Marvin. See you around. 7 Moxie? Hot damn, dude. Go to Dirch's house. As you're walking past one of the Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one has been filled up with ice cubes. As you investigate further, for some reason, you notice that one of them isn't an ice cube at all, but a frozen rock. Collect it. You wipe off the rock and examine it, then pound it into flakes. It's like snow, but in flake form. Can you even imagine? It's frosty flakes. A pebble next to the sidewalk catches your eye. Using that exact same eye, you determine that it's no ordinary pebble. It's a petrified espresso bean. You grab the bean and crush it into powder. This is a natural energizing compound. Nature speaks in mysterious ways, but not before it has had its coffee. Take that, bean. Talk to Dirch. I want to ask you about Porquad. Alright, you better come in. Poor guy. Oh, look, a kitty! This nightstand looks like it was dredged up from an old shipwreck. There's a blubber lamp on top. Examine the lamp. It's a simple device, a glass vessel filled with whale blubber, with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp. Really rolls off the tongue, though. It's a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Wonderful. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Delightful. Say it again. Blubber lamp. I love it. Say it again. It just keeps getting better. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Yes, 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 yes. Never get tired of that. This is blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. This is okay. No. Aw, you're no fun. We've got work to do. This cot smells like fitful old man sleep. An elderly gray cat nervously washes itself in the corner. Let's pet it. The cat shies away from your touch. You notice that he's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. What does it say? Ishmael shies away from your touch. He must be nervous about the overall state of affairs in the house. The fishing rod is caked in salt. Either it hasn't been cleaned in a long time or the captain uses it to catch horses. Any chance I can just take this? That ain't mine. I think the cat dragged it in. So was that a yes? Don't remember the question. Got salty fishing rod. Damn, that's good as hell. This device combines the fishing pole and the harpoon in case you want to go fishing, but you don't know what order of magnitude of fish you're after. That's a yes. A shelf full of nautical non-fiction. You are non-interested in it. If Dirch's career had been more successful, this would be a Commodore's commode. Oh shit. The wash basin is full of salt water. This guy is really committed to his whole deal. Saltwater fish it. So stupid. Spearmint taffy. You definitely fish some taffy out of the salt water. Increases the damage of your ranged weapon attacks by 1. Not bad, not bad. The spearmint flavored saltwater taffy will help you keep your cool, which is just what you need to be good with ranged weapons like spears, assuming you're throwing the spears. Look, there isn't any such thing as bullet mint. A short wooden table. There's an old tarnished silver tray on top, but it's empty. The plaque above this urn says 5th Sailor. The plaque above this urn says Barnacle Face. Less handsome Jeff. Handsome Jeff. Peg Leg Johnny. An old gray bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. Huh, what do you want? Well, I'm from the Ocean City Watchful Eye, you know, the newspaper. Don't trust the newspaper, nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those three things. Can I ask you about Porquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We had a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither. And I'd been sailing that route for years. Well, I guess when you said funny, you didn't mean as in ha ha. What's with the rocks in the front yard? I know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Well, nothing, I guess. How many men were you in your crew? It was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and less handsome Jeff, and old Barnacle Face. He looks askance of the row of urns, and other one, so 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I don't recall. He was new, just signed on for that last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. That's all I got to say about him. You have lots of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had him cremated. Well, except that 5th fellow were never found. I recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew right and proper, though. So he got as right and much to be here as any of them. Did you ever visit that little cathedral? Huh? Sure, used to go and pay my respects once in a while. Back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. You talk to the urns? Yep. We shoot the breeze. Relive old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. And I can see from your face that you don't believe me. So you can ask them yourself, landlubber. Guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. I'm done. Talk to the 5th one. Hello? The urn doesn't respond. Anybody there? Imitate the captain's voice. You look around to make sure the captain is asleep, then mutter gruffly to the urn. Yar there, sailor. Ye can speak freely now. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A muffled, whispery sounding voice replies, Yar, captain. I reckon they was trying to sell me a newspaper. Pay it no, never mind. Keep talking to the urn. So, sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but, You're not a talkative one, are ya, matey? I suppose you never were, come to that. So, well, as you were then. You could use some smokes, captain. What? Smokes? Smokes is in cigarettes? Aye. What does an urn want with cigarettes, arr? Well, all right. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. On this table? I have a soggy cigarette. What's the rhyme for a green moon? Okay, so they must not want the soggy cigarette. Hey, getting the ashes mixed up. Just leave them on the table there, if you please. Okay. Oh, okay, this is where I'm supposed to put it. No, poor Ishmael. Hello, Stasha. Oh! Talk to the urn. Everything going all right? Aye, Captain. Nary a cloud in the sky. Good, great. Are ye in a chatting mood? Sure, yar. Well, you know me, Captain. A man of few words and all. Happy to listen, though. Right, well, actually, I was wondering about your name there, thar. Barnacle Face. What about it? Well, I was just wondering why. I mean, of course I know why, but, do you have any insight into... you've never actually said,
That is, you've never asked before, so, I'd have thought you already.
Right, yeah. Obviously I already. Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing it, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. Good, Yar.
Yar.
Anything on your mind, Captain?
Well, like what?
Well, I don't know. Just if you wanted to wax nostalgic about old times or anything.
All right.
Right, so,
Yar.
Yar, so...
All right, those old times, right?
Sure, right you are, Captain.
Those old times we had together.
Yar, we sure did. Many of them.
Yar. Anyway, I'm glad we had this talk. Dude, these urns fucking suck. So, how you be doing there, handsome Jeff?
Smooth sailing, Cap'em. You feel like talking over old times?
Sure, I mean, yar, why not?
Right then, which particular yarn from the past have you got on your mind?
Oh, actually, let's talk about you.
Me?
The fella next to you is less handsome Jeff, aye? So this judgment of your relative's relative appearance, literal, or is it more of an ironic reversal sort of deal?
Well, you never... Wait a minute. Don't you remember what we actually look like?
Oh, yes, of course I do. Gotta go, bye! So, how are things?
Oh, no problems, Captain. Everything's shipshape, haha.
Haha.
Always happy to chew the sea biscuit with you, though.
Sure, let's reminisce about old times.
Great. I love hearing your stories of nautical adventure.
Oh, instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got the name Peg Leg Johnny?
Well, it's because of my leg, right? Got a peg leg?
Sure. How'd you get it?
I got it because I lost the original leg.
I'd assume so, yeah, Yar. But how?
Wait, weren't you there when it happened?
Time for my nap. Talk to you later. God damn it. So dumb. So stupid. Amble away. Do. God. Why, I don't. Let's go to Miss Brewster's. The Dongver Low Dong, my favorite Dong themed game. Yes. Hello, Sev. Oh, kitty on my lap. Couple of unruly young hooligans are standing on the street corner ahead of you. They're dressed in white chef's outfit, and one is practicing baseball bat swings with a large baguette, while the other coughs inside a large cloud of white flour. When they see you, they grin and move to block your path. Where do you think you're going, crepe? This street is doughboy turf. Two of them, I might be able to handle it. Let's see. 10 physical damage? Lordy. Let's hit this. Then shoot this bitch. Pew! Sheesh! My burb! Oh no, those things are little mages! Do. Sheesh! A lot of damage, dude. I can kill this one. I gotta kill this one. I got to. Choo! Do. Nothing to do. Oh, he'll have 6 health still, so let's hit this one. Oh, nice. That only dealt 1 HP. Oh, and he's still alive. I hope this works. Well, I can do all of his health here. Oh! You won. Looks like they spent too much time loafing around. Thaddeus grew stronger. That was not... For how hard that was not very worth. Hey, it's a message in hobo code. The code says nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Oh well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. You've never heard of this game? It just came out, like, yesterday. West of Loathing has been out, though. That was the first game in this series. They're called tulips, but in this case, there are 3 of them. Shut the fuck up. The rocks in the planter have accumulated quite a bit of grease. Must be because of their proximity to salesmen. You can tell that this was used for something horrible. If you're bored by this boarding house, you could always just leave. The door isn't locked. Head inside. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Listen in. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Well, this town calls police. What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime, and I won't have these hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder! Somebody has to do something! What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think! Good gracious! The men file up the stairs, abashed, but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the women. It's just like a point-and-click RPG. A really simple point-and-click RPG. Really good. I like them a lot. Excuse me, Miss Brewster sighs exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my... Jesus. Someone's skidding out in the driveway. Stasha, you can't stand there, please. Let's see. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. Maybe I can help. My name's Dapper Swerve Yeller III. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve the mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. All right, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so that no one would mess around in there. All right. Anything fun? Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. It's cute. The radio plays agreeable music at a polite volume. Bathroom door is locked. The potted flower saw nothing. Damn. A little note next to the phone says, do not use phone. Not a crumb to be found on the dining table. Miss Brewster keeps this place spick and span. Only Miss Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Miss Brewster stands by the kitchen door, looking stern but frazzled. Stir-razzled. You should probably check out the crime scene in 3C before trying to interview the lodgers. All right. It's a communal hat rack, but nobody's using it at the moment. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Take the shoes. Extra high heels. Elegant shoes for sophisticated ambulation. Makes your steps higher. Why does your character walk like that? Because I was wearing a shoe. Single shoe. It saves you the trouble of using both feet for walking. See, now I got the high heels on. So I take high steps. The 2 pointy leaf plants are holding the frondy one hostage. Alright, 3C. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor, and like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Investigate. No! Holy jeez, is there even this much blood inside a person? Let's fish, baby. What do we got? Huh, nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bed, except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. The window's locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. The wardrobe is locked. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and, whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. Dev's so poor couldn't even afford colors. It's a damn shame. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned onto the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Is this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like regular murder wasn't enough. Jesus! An ordinary wash basin. No clues here. There's also a mirror. Let's fish first. Something good. Won't be needing this anymore. Another handful of clean water. Not bad. Check yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Dapper Swerve. Bye, Dapper Swerve. Did the rug have the same pattern on it? Yes! Listen, that's not important right now, alright? Fine. Oh, Miss Brewster, I have had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt the lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult? Do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Alright. No response. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. Just assuming it's black magic like that? Kinda racist, dog. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right, yes, you should buy one. There's a murderer on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I gave him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses, man. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay. Live in the room below the sunglasses, man. Salesman. Okay. So he's got to be on this floor. Who's there? I'm not opening the door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? I did get a haircut. Yeah, I did, yeah. I got it cut a little too short, though. But, you know, hair grows back. Fine. It looks fine. It's just shorter than I would like it to be. There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. Seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. So, it says lives under the sunglasses. He doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses, man. Thank you. Thank you. I do... It's like the exact haircut I asked for, but it's just... Clearly, I just don't know what I want yet. Well, I kind of know what I want now, but, you know. It's fine. I don't think it looks bad. It's just not what I want. The only problem with this haircut is it really shows my gray hairs, and that makes me sad. You knock on the door, and a salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. You know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. So the trinkets and baubles guy is in 3D. You knock on the door, a voice calls out without opening it. Hello? Hi, I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes who's neighbors with the guy who sells pants. Alright. The site of the incident. You knock on the door and a salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. The one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay, I need to figure out who sells brushes. You knock on the door and a salesman opens. Oh, it's the sunglasses guy. You're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants. But all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. No problem. You went to the same barber 3 times in 2 weeks once after having long hair. They were doing good jobs. You just didn't know what you wanted. Yeah, and like, I mean, that's fine. You have to get your hair cut. I'm actually like keeping notes on like what I want now. So hopefully I'll be able. Oh, okay. Excuse me, Miss Brewster. Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. I guess you have a point. Okay, so I don't gotta worry about 2C. This guy sells Derringers. Not the guy below. Doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. So I think he has to live here. Because this is the guy who sells trinkets. So one of these guys must be the brushes salesman. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. There's too many salesmen. I'm pretty sure. Because there's a guy that sells pants. There's the sunglasses. This is the Derringer salesman. Unless he's the one that sells pants. Oh no, maybe this guy sells pants. So I think it's the guy in 2B. Because this guy is on the same side of the hall. So this guy must be either the brushes or pants. I'm so fucking confused. Oh my god. Fuck, this sucks. I'm getting so confused. I figured out who the occultist is. Maybe if we confront him with it, he'll either confess or gives us some usable information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. Let me double check my notes. Okay. I'm pretty confident it's the guy in 2B. Or, yeah, 2B. Because a cult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman, and they're both still alive. So the sunglasses salesman and the occult salesman are both still alive. Oh, okay. So this guy must have sold... I don't know what this guy could have sold. The brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. I think this is the jokes and gags salesman. To be... Oh. Okay, yeah. So I think this is the brushes guy. Or maybe he's the pant... Or no. So this is the jokes... Fuck! Oh, sunglasses. So this must be the jokes and gags. This must be pants. This must be brushes. The brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. Unless this is... I think he's talking about himself. So I'm almost positive it's the guy in 2B. Fuck. Because it's not... Okay, yeah. It's got to be the guy in 2B. It's got to be the guy in 2B. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All right. Shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime so you can do a dramatic reveal like in the novels? I must say, this whole... sure, if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen in years. Uh-huh. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Mrs. Brewster meets you there. All right, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder? Yeah, that was my guess, too. Right, yeah. Well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is the guy in 2B. Wait, what? What? No, they're all wrong. Right, yeah, well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is the guy in 2B. What? No, I don't. I sell pants. I'm the one who sells occult stuff, and I didn't kill anyone. This isn't even one of my circles. Well, nuts. Suddenly, the wardrobe door flies open, and a salesman jumps out. Ha ha! I fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item. Foot's ring. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up. And 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Oh, that's actually godlike. This ring bears the insignia of the Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen, which is difficult to make out at this small size, but it might be a farmer's daughter? Alright. That was so ridiculous. Well, at least that was all resolved with a minimum of fuss. I hope you don't expect to get paid after that dismal attempt at mystery solving, though. Well, at least it was an experience. So stupid. This is so dumb. So idiotic. Yeah, I don't expect to be fighting anyone, so. Awooga. Let's go back to Plunkett Street. Fast-talking salesman approaches you and starts his pitch before you can cross the street to avoid him. Hey there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? God, no. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. But what if I told you that this was no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? You would. You take a step toward him. Surely shocking jokes. Oh my god. Okay. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious. A trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes. Precisely, and it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Gives sleaze armor. Pretty good, I guess. A set of dog-eared paperbacks filled with offensive jokes. Somebody must have carefully assembled this set out of individual volumes found in filthy public bathrooms. Fine, fuck it. The man takes your meat and winks at you as he stuffs it into his pocket. Enjoy! Alright, he continues to stand there. Aren't we done here? What are you waiting for? I want to watch you read it! Slowly back away from it. Encyclopedia? No thanks. The world's sleaziest jokes, culled from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. If you can stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. I mean, just having sleaze armor would be pretty nice, I guess. I don't know. What else can I spend experience on right now? 55 unused experience. Ooh, rhythm in your blood. Not bad, not bad. God, this is so insanely good. Lascivious. Oh, wow. Guess I'll just get this, because this is pretty good. Just having more Moxie just means more damage all the time, so... Bloop. Okay. I just know that there was a... God, I'm cold. My hands are fucking freezing, bro. I could have sworn there... Here we go. There's some hobo code on the sidewalk. The code reads Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. Okay, let's go check that out. 1858. 1858. Find something... A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date. So that's what that code was about. Pressed ham panini. It's food. Damn, this is pretty damn good. You're not exactly sure where this meat came from, but if pressed, you'd say a pig. That's enough research. Get some kitties on your mittens. God, I should. They're all doing their own thing right now, though. What do I have to do right now? I think the fridge factory? I think I've done everything else so far. Yeah, I've been pretty thorough. Oh, it's this guy again. Try to make a deal. This toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. I didn't notice the drag marks earlier. Ooh, look at that. For 100 meat only? So you ready to join the party or what? Yeah, you ready to join the party, huh? Clancy, quit it or I'm gonna slug you one right in the mush. Would you take 100? Gee, mister, I'd love to join, but I've never had that much scratch. Would you take 100? I wouldn't normally agree to that, but you seem like a good kid. Sure, why not? Thanks, and welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome. Thanks, I guess. Here's your membership ring. He hands you a ring, and the whole group of mobsters wander off, divvying up your meat as they go. The Fop Bum Egg Ring. Fop Bum Egg? Gain 3 to 5 extra meat after combat. This ring marks you as a member of an elite society of people who pay bribes to extortionate criminals in order to achieve your non-criminal goals. Huh? This organization is actually real? Fop Bum Egg? Fop Bum Egg. Time to check out the factory. Hello, Stasha. Oh, you gonna warm me up? Oh! My poor kitty. It's a refrigerator truck, but not the kind you're probably thinking of. If 2 counts as a fleet, they have a whole fleet of these things. A pool of chemicals. Let's go fucking fishing, baby. Carefully fish the useful chemicals out from the middle of all the dangerous ones. Solutions, precipitates, tinctures, you bet. We've got a little bit of everything here. An old toolbox has been left here to rust. See what's inside. 11-in-1 oil and self-adhesive rivets. Add +1 physical armor to a pair of pants. It's always good to have some of these on hand in case you need to do some emergency pants repair. 11-in-1 oil. According to the fine print on the can, 11 of the world's religions are actually part of a larger secret religion, understood only by the old man who owns the company that makes this oil. Okay, that's a one-time use, so I don't want to use that yet. You keep saying baby in your Pookie voice. He's rubbing off on you. I work with him 4 out of the 5 days, so that's not surprising. There are weird flies buzzing around this barrel of frigid industrial waste. A pool of chemicals. There's a pretty flower growing out of this patch of frosty industrial waste. It's probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. These barrels are rimmed with frost, but they rhyme with carols. Rhymed carols, barrels. Oh my, this is so stupid. These barrels are rimmed with frost, but they rhyme with carols. Box of miscellaneous discarded industrial junk. One of these old coils is still in pretty good shape. A monocharged refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you can always just sell it. If this factory is leaving you cold, you could always leave. It is, and I'd like to. Opening this door would make a lot of noise and draw a lot of attention. Also, you don't actually know how to open it. There's nothing left in there but rust and dust. Fridge. These fridges are brand new and empty, thus quite boring. The workbench doesn't seem big enough for refrigerator repairs. Make some stuff. Oh. You have the following crafting materials. Make basic combat item. Oh. Flesh speckle. I think I will hold on to this. That's an enemy. Molotov shot? Not bad. Gain 2 AP. Like that. You got an item. Handmade pep pill. Stop making combat items. A chest of tools for fixing upright refrigerators. Ooh, I got an all. Apply bleeding 3. Disposable ratchet. Increase an ally's stat by 3 or reduce enemy by 3. Anarchist hardware, collection of pipes and cannon fuse. And, well, mostly just pipes and cannon fuse. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Or this is just a fucking pipe bomb set. Hello, Booster Anon. Long time no see. Hope you've been well. Fancy combat items. Oh, I should have saved my thingy. This is really good. I definitely want that. These could come in insanely clutch. Okay, let's see. These fridges are brand new and empty and thus quite boring. God. It looks like something is going down over there. The control booth is locked from the inside. Somebody's gonna be in big trouble. Is that all? It's all there, Gluck. Can't believe his name is fucking Gluck. Surprise inspection. The fuck is going on? Curious. What the heck? This game's got cutscenes now. No time to check this out. You should go see what's going on over yonder. Yeah, my streaming schedule's a bit sporadic. I mean, it should be normalizing this week, but I got a new job. Nothing cool. It's pretty fucking wagey job, but I don't have to do much and it pays enough, so. But yeah, streaming schedule's a bit different now. I mean, same days pretty much, just different times now. Huh, kitties. And then I got my kitties. Wage against the machine. There seems to be a bit of a standoff between the mob guys and the other ones. That guy's got a fucking Tommy gun. None of your business. Put in tame. The scary top hat nerd stares at you with barely any expression on his face, apart from a faint sneer. It appears that we have an interloper, and you are? I do have a really cool co-worker. Dude, he is a fucking character. He is a menace of, of this facility, and it's great. None of your business. What's wrong with your hat? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. It's all spooky and like... it's all spooky and like wrong. I have no time for this nonsense, Mr. Gluck. Curious. Regardless, please dispatch this interloper, Mr. Gluck. Uh-oh. The top hat guy gives a taut nod, then leaves the same way he came in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello! Shadows begin to gather around him, abstract, menacing shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Back away and look for another solution. I'm gonna drop the fucking fridge on this asshole. You can reach the controls through the broken window. Press the green one. Uh-oh. Press the red one. You're pretty sure the red button opens the jaws of the crane. You don't think that's a good idea, right? Fucking... You're pretty sure the red button opens the jaws of the crane, and that Gluck guy, that thing, well, he's right underneath it. You definitely want to press it? I do. Jesus Christ. No way I'm taking the heat for this. Let's skedaddle. Did we just, like, murder someone for real? There is very little left of this poor fellow. Pick through the remains. He's got a pocket watch clutched in one hand and some business matters clutched in the other. Neither of those hands is attached to an arm anymore. Dangerous pocket watch, offhand item. It's just... The ticking of this pocket watch sounds hollow and ominous. You don't like it. It's just wrong. Once per fight. Bank pouch full of meat. Any cash payment that's too small for a briefcase must be contained in a leather zipper pouch. It's the law. Deed to the speakeasy, a legal document regarding an illegal establishment. Take a quick look at the deed. This must have been Oliver Gluck, the owner of the speakeasy. Let's take this with us. Maybe this will be good. But maybe it'll just kill me. This booze looks dangerous, and it also appears to be tainted with some kind of sinister magical energy. Oh, huh. This fridge is plugged in. A little note on it says, experimental, not for lunches. Open it. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you, here's where you can get it. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just click on the napkin up there or hit M to head back to Plunkett Street with quickness. Oh, that's nice. That's different. You had to leave buildings in West of Loathing. All right, Plunkett Street. Plunkett Street. Obi stops and calls your attention to a small park that the two of you are walking. Okay. And I'm good. An opportunity to sell me your hat. Anyway, you got it backwards. I'm supposed to pay you. Are you jiving me? Haha, yeah, just kidding. Girl, you are a babe who is frequently difficult to read. You pass the hat while Obi belts out some tunes, and the two of you split the take. I like Obi. Obi's a good friend. Let's go to Cola Wars surplus. Herschel nods at you as you approach. Say hi. Hello, how's the grenade project coming? I threw all 6 of them, and 3 of them blew up in my face. 3 out of 6 isn't bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go. Seems like less of a discount and more of a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. All right. Cola Wars Haversack. Oh, I should get this because I can go take pictures with the hats. I already have a good gun. I already have the gun, so I don't need the dented bugle. God. The dubious Cola Wars grenades are kind of godlike, but also they might just explode in my face. Let's take one of these. Trench Spork. Oh, Cola Wars ration cigarettes. I need these. Okay. It's like they say, a broken bugle still plays reveal twice a day. Okay. Where did I want to go? I know I want to go to Dirches. I want to go to the boardwalk because I have a new hat. While meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, even dare I say it, perspicacious? I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. Listen, I have got a pair of pants here that is going to knock your socks off. What? He opens his case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? They're wax, guaranteed grease-proof, and their years for only 20 meat. Yeah, fuck it. With these durable, wax-infused trousers, grease will slide off you like grease off a duck's legs. Great, this is one pair of pants you aren't gonna regret. See about that. What pair of pants do I have right now? +3 to maximum HP. I think I want those still. This is the hat. New hat. The Cola Wars helmet. Here's your meat, baby. I feel like that guy talks like my coworker. Here's your meat, baby. I like the broken coconut more. Hop inside. Oh, you know what? I'll get the reading. This teen takes your meat and begins. The first card represents your past. She sighs and draws a card. I think this one is the Queen of Arrows. Where did you get this tarot deck? He flips through a little book. This is about an event in your childhood, something to do with a circus. That doesn't sound familiar. Like a string of crimbo lights, the second card illuminates you are present. He slowly draws a card. Oh, this one is the thoughtless geneticist. I thought the thoughtless geneticist. What does the thoughtless geneticist mean? He raises an eyebrow at you. This one means you're having your future told. Okay, yes, I guess that's correct. The last card tells the future. She draws a card. This is the slothful. Hobo. You don't seem too sure of that. He flips through a little book. In your future, I see either wealth or poverty, depending on your choices. I'll keep an eye out. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. You spend a few moments thinking about your tarot reading. That sucked. That was 50 fucking me. All stats 5. Definitely can't. Let's first. Oh. Oh, I can practice. I can fish with my salty fishing rod now. Oh, wait, no, it's just practicing my fishing technique.
Time to play, pendejo.
Hello, Donnie, Novell, and friends. You guys ever played any of the Loathing games? They are very good. And I like them very much, and they make me very happy. Because they are very funny. Where am I going? Dirch's house, I guess. I know I have stuff to do at the Snackle Mill still. Oh, look. A new house. Eerie Music House. As you're walking down one of Ocean City's residential streets, on the way to where you're going, you hear eerie music coming from the upstairs window of a nearby house. I'll hit that later. Zimmer's house? Uh-oh. Put the cigarettes on the tray. Approaching the 5th urn, you put on Captain Dirch's voice again. Arr, matey, your smokes be upon the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain, who is snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. Then he tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. Well, what do you know? Inspect the bookcase. It's the shelf that guy came out from behind of, or rather, the shelf out of which, from behind of which camest that guy. Shut the fuck up. You try to push the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a catch. I mean, literally. Check practical secret doors for the home handyman. You tilt the book forward and nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf and nothing happens. So you flip the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram on the page shows the 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors, and on closer inspection, this bookcase is using the 2nd one. Now you can open the secret door whenever you're ready. Nice. Enter the secret door. You give a respectful salute to all these dead soldiers. Maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. Whenever I see a fucking pile of beer bottles, I gotta fucking start saluting them. Holy shit. Hey, what are you doing in, were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing here? Yeah, even as I was saying it, it sounded stupid. How did you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? Thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right. So, what's the deal? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to. Except, well, his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I'd gotten a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with his anecdotes, he relaxed. Nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all? You just do this because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free.
and his pension from the shipping company is pretty good, and his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy and it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what is it to you anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from that little cathedral to fill this spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time. The vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be weird if it just vanishes though. Can you swap it for another one? Captain doesn't open them, so we won't notice if there's no ashes in it. Fine, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Back to St. Polycarp.
Ooh. As you're walking past one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals. Okay, it's another frosty flake. Another frosty flake. God, why does it fucking play Mary Had a Little Lamb? Just makes me angry. It's a big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spared. Wouldn't hurt to take one. There's plenty in here, so the vicar won't miss just one. Besides, you've earned it. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I think I missed Dirch's house. You stop dead in your tracks when 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alley. Up ahead, they're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and glurbling at each other quietly until one of them notices you, and its 2 companions start stalking towards you, making wet growling sounds. Ah, geez, what are you guys even? Glurb. Well... Oh no, I need a Cola Wars grenade. Soda in the hole! Well, are you evil invaders or are you natives that were displaced by urban development, seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? The fishmen confer briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks, as long as we're on the same page. Oh god, a fucking tentacle? Slap hap. Holy shit! Alright, I gotta... Fuck. I think I gotta kill this thing first. Well, I think I can just shoot this bitch and... Okay, no, I need to hit it with a rock. I mean, I could just use Orchestra Strike instead. Pop. Dong, 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 dong. Yeah, that bleeds brutal. Oh! You know what? Fuck it. Let's hit... Oh, look. Shadow Hypnosis. Decrease Fishman, Stabber's Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie by 13. This is a bad idea. Why is it a bad idea? Minus 13 to all stats. Okay. Nothing bad happened, I guess.
Blam! Blackow! Blackow!
Holy shit, he got hit by a car? Nice. I got some good stuff from that. You might say you've reduced those chumps to chum, but despite that being a pretty good fish pun, it would also imply the existence of a much larger fishman who would be attracted to the bait. I don't think you want that. There's water in his bedroll. He must also use it as a bath. Did you switch out that 5th urn yet? Not yet. I forgot. I just brought you the urn. Replace the urn. I got Urn of Cremains. Cremains? An urn of ashes that was borrowed to play the part of one of the captain's old crew. The name plaque on it is too old and weathered to read. Okay. Yep, I did. Great, so we're square then. Everything's Jake? Sure, no problem.
Thanks for not blowing my cover. It means a lot to me. To the captain, too. Even if he doesn't exactly know it.
Yeah. Can I pet the kitty now? New cat unlocked. Ishmael seems a lot calmer than he did before. You can now pet Ishmael to receive a boon. Only one cat's favor at a time. Oh. Psh, I think I'll keep my current boon. I'll keep Calliope's. That's cute though. Oh, that's right. Blubber lamp, blubber lamp, blubber lamp. Not much point in talking to these now that you know what's going on. Ugh. Look at my to-do list. Take the pocket watch back to Jex. Go to Fancy Dan. Go talk to Fancy Dan about the speakeasy. Oh, okay, Fancy. Okay. Take the cremains back to. Okay, yeah. Got it. St. Polycarp's. God, this guy again? This guy keeps shoving his fucking meat in my mouth. I did. Here you go. Wonderful. I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessing upon you, my child. In fact, let me make the blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Here we go. He takes out a little bottle of water and splashes some on your forehead. It burns! Your forehead has been anointed with the blessing of St. Polycarp, the patron saint of bodybuilders. It burns! Nah, just kidding. Say, whose ashes are in that urn anyway? Unfortunately, we don't know his name, but he was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night. Poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. Was that about 50 years ago, give or take? Oh, no. It was more like 300 years ago. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that is very interesting. Yeah, St. Polycarp's forehead. Do I have that on my forehead now, like, just permanently? I'm actually pretty curious. Oh, well, I can't see it if I do, because I have hair. Dude, this fucking Mary had a little lamb shit's gonna make me go bananas. Yes, I'm pretty sure I want to go to Erie House now. I do not. Give me the match. Alright, I got another match. This seems like a pretty normal house in a pretty nice neighborhood, but there's something odd about it. Some sort of uncomfortable energy that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You get something to do with that weird droning tone you hear coming from inside, like a pained inhuman moan constantly rising in pitch. Maybe that's it, yeah. Maybe. Would you like to stop facing the music? You knock but hear no response, so you nose your way inside. That eerie sound is even louder in here. It seems to be coming from upstairs. Also, the owner's interior design sensibilities are a little strange. My friend Harry had a little lamb, said it made for a fine Thanksgiving dinner. A bunch of books about music theory. Hey, there's one about jazz. You got a perk, intermediate jazz theory, +1 to range weapons. You pore over the book. It's full of really wild notes. You've learned that while jazz is often about the notes you don't play, it's also important to play some notes. A good lesson. That's a good lesson. A dusty, disused chess set. It's a day stand. Tea time was a long time ago. There's nothing left here but stains. The cabinet is full of backup plates. Cabinet full of sheet music. Examine one of the pieces. You pull out a sheet, but it's all in German. Und du kannst kein Deutsch gesprochen. A shelf full of trophies from music competitions. The plate rack is a statement piece, and the statement is, I have too many plates. This door is locked. A staircase leading up to where the sound is coming from. Damn, this guy's cooking! A tired-looking man is playing a cello here. What? Who are you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music, and I guess I have an intrusive nature. My name's Dapper Swerve Yeller III. Well, I am Ernst Zimmer. Forgive me for not stopping, but it is vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? There is a darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, it's probably that then. Listen to me. I had a dream, a premonition of a dark rift appearing in my basement and growing until it swallowed the entire house, and then the neighborhood, and then the world. Wow, that's quite a dream. It was not just a dream. I went downstairs, to check the basement, and there is indeed a rift. As of now, it is still small. I must keep playing this cello to prevent it from growing any larger. You're wasting your time, pal. Dark rifts in the fabric of reality? Come on, that isn't a real thing. But look, we all see weird things in the night, sometimes, and they always turn out to be nothing in the morning. There's no shame in it, but you're gonna kill yourself if you keep this up. I'm surprised your arms haven't fallen off already. You're probably right. I am so very tired. Yeah, just relax. Everything's fine. Ernst. Ernst Zimmer is looking pretty nervous about the whole situation. Uh-oh, maybe convincing Zimmer to stop playing his cello wasn't such a good idea after all. Oops. Every one of these moldering books is titled Blood. The day stand has become a nightstand. The chair is frighteningly non-right side up. It would appear that two ghosts are playing a very spirited game of chess. This chair seems to be having a hard time remaining stationary. Ooh, a viscous black sludge bubbles in the teapot. Let's fish. Eldritch Mitch. Nice. This isn't tea. Take some. Bubbling black sludge. What is that? Oh, another potion. Oh, wow. That's a really good potion. Yikes! This chair is barely there. Moths have eaten all of the contents and most of the container. This table has slipped the surly bonds of the floor. A shelf full of trophies from murder competitions. Examine one of the pieces. You pull out a sheet. It's a piece entitled All Arbeit and No Spiel Makes Ernst a Dull Boy. This chair is whispering. Listen to it. Sit in me. Do it. You sit in the chair for a few minutes and nothing bad happens. Apparently it was all bark and no bite. Just as well. The chair isn't speaking to you ever again. The door has seen better jams. Oh geez, that sure is a dark rift in space over there. Just like Zimmer was afraid of. Well, nuts. Boxes of moldy sheet music. Everything on this shelf is either evaporated or expired. It's a big hole in here. Step through it. Yes, really. You find yourself in an infinite black void. Or, well, it looks like an infinite black void. But you have the uneasy feeling that your brain is only showing you an infinite black void because it doesn't want to try and process what this place actually looks like. It's a weird feeling. Look around. Oh yeah, this is a not great place. A thrumming spike of mega energy. Of what energy? Let's dampen that. The creature is built more or less like a large muscular person. If you built a large muscular person out of some kind of writhing black ooze and or smoke and or just plain raw darkness, there's a little spelling mistake there. It has a fist-sized glowing crystal embedded in its chest, about where its sternum would be. And as you draw near, you can feel it radiating invisible waves of energy, kind of like heat coming off a radiator, except also the opposite of that, and also not all at all related to that. Look, incomprehensible forces are tricky to describe, okay? The creature shambles back and forth, waving its arms in a way that almost looks like it's dancing, or praying, or maybe just absent-mindedly flailing. It seems oblivious to your presence, although that will probably change pretty quickly if you try to interfere with it. Like, say, if you tried to pry the glowing crystal out of its chest. Oh man, I need a bunch of muscle. The creature looks a fair bit weaker than it did when you came in. Leave it alone for now. Inert. Oh, pluck it. Oh, you approach the shambling shadow beast, which is continuing to shamble. The crystal in its chest sparkles importantly at you. The creature looks extremely weak, almost docile. Pry out the crystal. You make a quick grab for the crystal, but it's firmly lodged in the creature's chest. The creature howls and its long, spindly arms flail infectually as you, barely cognizant of your actions, plunge your hands into its murky flesh, fingers questioning through lukewarm tar until they find ribs, gritting your teeth, forcing open the cage, creaking, cracking, snapping like dry branches. You grab your prize and tear it free of the muck. The creature evaporates in a sigh of smoke. The crystal is both warm and cold in your hand. It has a slight buzzing vibration to it. I want to fucking destroy this thing. You pull a hammer out of your inventory, or if you don't actually have a hammer, whatever object would be the most hammer adjacent, and give the crystal a solid thwack. It makes a sound like a baby being torn in half and bursts into glittering shards that shoot off into the darkness. Immediately you feel, well, I was going to say a massive earthquake, but since you aren't standing on the ground, you wouldn't feel that. It's more of an everything quake. You should probably get out of here. You run, swim, hover, back to the rift as fast as possible and dive through it just before it collapses, vanishes, heals. Thankfully, you find yourself back in Ernst Zimmer's basement and not some kind of horrible between dimensions purgatory. You run up the stairs to tell Ernst the good news. I fixed it. I closed the rift. You did. That's wonderful. I owe you my life and probably also my house's life. Here, take this cello. I have no further need of it. And to be quite frank with you, the thought of playing it ever again only pains me. Wow, thanks. Wow. Muscle +3? It's Zimmer's cello. Well, it's Yeller the Third's cello now. You have no idea how to play the cello, but you do know how to swing a great big club. Zimmer looks like he's doing all right now. Good old Ernst. The door is locked. Do 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 do. Get the hell out of here? Is that what it said? Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to Plunkett Street, and that's probably going to be it. Nice. Great shot. Before I forget, I am going to buy some dubious cola war grenade. I think that's all I really need. Oh, this is a hat. Yeah, I'll buy this. Okay, and now that I bought that hat, I am going to go back to the boardwalk. Man on the street does a big theatrical double take as you pass. Just wanted to get another look at you. Hey, whoa now, how's the weather up there? Up where? You're taller than me. Up on the property ladder. I almost can't see you up there. Oh, I suppose I do own a brownstone or several. Gee whiz, well, I hope to join you in a brownstone of my own soon enough. But a fellow like me's gotta sell if he wants in on the property ladder. Luckily, product I got nearly sells itself. Well, what is it? Paperclip. Bam! That's a paperclip. Is it ever? I don't know if I need a paperclip right now. Guess your documents keep themselves from flying off in the wind. Guess your nose secures itself against wild odors. Alright, I'll buy one. Ooh-wee, do I detect a change in humidity? I must be chasing you up the property ladder. You didn't tell me the weather was this nice. So stupid. Love it. I love it. Game makes me so happy. It's so stupid. Oh, look, there's me. Had to get up a bit and come back to us getting upsold on a paperclip. Yeah. Oh, look, there's me. You can't even tell that one's me. That's fine. I wonder if I can, like, have him take a picture of me again to change the sign. Oh, okay. Sad. God, I love this. I love these games so much. They're so good. Obi stops. Okay. Oh, good idea. I'm down for a free lunch. Hey now, it took me years of practice to learn to toot this horn. That ain't free, savvy? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Sorry. Nah, no worries. Come on, let's go put some swing in these cats' step. Alright. And then next time I'll oh no, yeah. Well, I got a weird wait, it's Murray's desk pile. Nestled among the books and papers is a book of old but still valid postage stamps with a missing. They're surrounded with a haze of weird, shadowy energy, but you can still clearly see the illustrations of cute dogs on them. Wait a minute, cute dogs? That's just like the stamp that survived your luggage fire. Oh dang, of course. That stamp is what destroyed your luggage. All of your best stuff was in there. Your clothes, your teddy bear, that tears it. This shadow business has become personal. I mean, it was personal already because of Murray being your uncle and all, but now it's extra personal. Grrr. What's up? These stamps have shadow gunk on them, and one of them killed my luggage. Oh my gosh. I guess that was my fault. I ran out of stamps and found those inside Murray's desk. I didn't even think to test them. I'm so sorry. Not your fault. It's whatever is causing this damn shadow stuff. I'm definitely going to put a stop to it, though. Wait, how many of these stamps have you used? Just the one, thankfully. The rest must have already been gone when Murray found them. Well, that's good news, at least. It's Murray. This horrible book of stamps. I mean, can't I put the stamps in the fucking hat thingy? Oh shit! The pocket watch. Yeah, let's uncurse this pocket watch and then we'll call it. The machine snorts the pocket watch up. Oh, that was quick. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta do the curse still. Pocket watch up into its dome and begins its strange and loud work. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. It ticks become kits and its talks cots. And as its three hands are forcibly bent back, you swear you hear screams. And then it's done. You watch, the watch falls into your lap, hands now set to 8:32:06. That's the actual time. You got an item, uncursed pocket watch. The watch curse now resides within the machine. Want to project your consciousness into it? Hell yeah! Sasha, please don't step on that. Come here. Come here. There you go. Hi, baby. In your mind's eye, you see the hands of a pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you, and the building, and the street. Your whole world lives in the blur of the fast-running hands, in which you see life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to long ships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. You are traveling faster and faster. To the beginning of time itself, there's no telling when this ride will end. Did I just convert 24-hour to 12-hour time on the fly? Did I? I didn't think I did. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, I didn't even, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that it was in 24-hour time. My PC is also on 24-hour time, but I'm just so used to converting it that I just saw it and I was like, oh, 8:32. What the fuck? Why am I a dinosaur? Don't eat the cat. That's terrible. It's that door to nowhere. 10 dexterity. Oh, dexterity, like in West of Loathing, right? Or no, it was still Moxie in that game. With those 2 salad forks? No, you lack the opposable thumbs necessary to turn a doorknob. You're completely contained in here, unless you figure out how to open doors. I don't know anything about break the door down. I'm a big dinosaur. You slap your prehistoric tummy against the wood, but it doesn't even make a dent. Maybe that's why the dinosaurs went extinct. Couldn't open doors. Oh shit, I need a lot of muscle. Okay. Eat Charles? That's Charles's desk. Oh, dexterity? I wonder if that's mysticality. There's nobody you need to call right now. Check for messages. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Dinosaur, no phone number. Eat phone. Chomp. The chess set, the cosmic battle between light and dark, church and horses. Knock this chair over. Oh, I gained dexterity. Oh, I gained more dexterity. I don't want to eat Calliope. That's so mean. To do, open a door, eat Jessica, eat Charles, eat Gabby, eat Cat. No, I don't want to eat my friends. My friends are here, except I can eat them now. Jessica looks pretty busy. What strangeness afflicts thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon, and I grow ever the more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst you sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. You open these. When did you start talking like this? No. A provocative remark, madam, and by thee well made. You open these doors? Snurg. Curious, madam, for I do not believe those doors to be locked. Well, what do I know? And thou will find me in the telephone table thither, a key to satisfy thy need. Take your leave. Gabby nods cheerfully at you. Eat Gabby. Whoa there, Haas. What's got y'all horns and rattles? Been dipping into the nose paint again? Can you open a door for me? I don't know. Never had a head for puzzles. That's got me right funkified. Hey, Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Whoop-ah, peep, pew. I'm the quickest drawn in the West. Sure enough. Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure is, partner. Sure is. Sayonara, Haas. What you chewing on? Snuff for me, same as always. Unstitch the rug? I want to play chess. I don't want to eat. Oh! Okay. Calliope got away. Thank God. Grok. Hey, easy does it, baby. We're all hungry. Please help. I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Huh? What's that? Greta Garbled? Talk to Charles. Real groovy pocket watch you've got there. I like the way it ticks. You understand me? Yes. A lot of power in that timepiece. A lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles doesn't call me baby. I hear you, kitty cat. What do you say, kitty cat? Will you do me a promise? Promise me not to throw away the groovy power in that timepiece. Yeah, let's do it, man. Shake on it, kitty cat.
I just must need muscle. I must need muscle to do this, and then I get one more dexterity in that room. Yeah, that must be what's going on here. Or I must need 9 muscle to get into one of these rooms. Oh, look, eat the chessboard. Oh. Oh, look, flip the table. Pull out the drawers. Oh, behave. You expend considerable effort wrangling your claw around the knob, only to find the drawers locked. Eat the table. Your stomach is bigger than your brain, and you devour the entire table in a few quick bites. The key to the doors now lies safe and sound in your dinosaur stomach. All right, and then I must shake the hand to get one more dexterity. Yep. This is silly. This is very silly. I like this a lot. Read a book. Can't relate to most of the books they have here, but there's one travelogue by a Diplodocus that proves moderately diverting. It's Murray's desk, piled with books and papers. You peruse the newspapers, claws making only minor holes in the pages. And then I can add to this list. Open a door, eat cat. Your talons carve the letters HELP into the chalkboard. Line your name. You scrawl an uneasy line. You gain 1 dexterity. I'm much obliged, Dapper Swerve, and I hope from now thy sleep is all the more sweet for its legal correctitude. Oh, hey. Oh, I really wasn't ready to be here, though. Though we meet at last, with I looking the older man, though you are far older than I shall ever be. I'm not old. We are the Alpha and the Omega. You, beginning of time, and I, its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another? A roar. Let me out! Okay, well, I guess I fixed it. Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on. Boats with the current born correctly into the future. You pull the pocket watch out and look at it. It's gained some luster. The curse is lifted. Time is in its rightful home, and you no longer have a tail. Yeah, baby! Wish I had a tail. I wish I had a tail. Me too sometimes. The end of time is surprisingly dexterous. It really is. Uncursed pocket watch. Reduce an enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5. Wow. If you think about it, though, being on times for things is kind of like a magic power. It is, though. It kind of is like a magic power. Alrighty then. That's gonna be it for today. That was good. I got a lot done. This game is very good. I really like it. I think I like West of Loathing a bit more so far, just because, you know, that's Wild West theme, and I fucks with the Wild West. But this is really good too. I really am enjoying this so far. That Paint Panic has potentially claimed another victim? No, I did not. That's hilarious though. That's very funny. I gotta tell Doodle Will. I'll make sure to tell him. I'll DM him. God, my hands are fucking freezing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight.